This has been disturbing me for some time now, watching people do, for years, watching contractors charge top dollar for their concrete, and then the cheap bastards, and I'm talking to some of you out there, don't buy chairs for your reinforcement. You charge them for reinforcement, and then you step on it, and you claim that you can lift it up as you go. That's what the back of the hook is for the rake or whatever you guys justify it as. That hook may help you lift up the wire as you go, but that is totally 100% wrong. There is no place the wire and lift it up as you go, 2020. This is 2020. This is 2020, guys. This is not 1920. This is 2020. All right, so let's do this. Guy's got a pump. He's got reinforcement down there, and then he's stepping on the damn reinforcement. As these guys will start floating this, screeding it off, they also will walk back. They're going to step the damn reinforcement back down to the ground. But if you got chairs there holding it up, when you go to walk back, you'll know you're on it, and you'll step over that. Your feet will have a different, stepping on the reinforcement with chairs on it. You'll know you're on it, and you'll move your feet. But these guys, I watch them, and I watch this guy's crew on quite a few videos now. No, they just kick and walk back. They're not missing a square inch as they're walking back pretty much. That means they're stepping that rebar back down to the ground. So it doesn't matter if you do lift it up, you're walking it back down to the ground because you don't use chairs. So you cheap bastards out there, buy some effing chairs. All right, yes, they're not free, but you can buy the long chair, right? You buy the long one, and you can cut it up to multiple pieces and wire tie it up. All right, and keep in mind this, that don't walk or screed in the path that the tires will be in. Because if you're going to step something down, make sure it's not there where the car tracks will be. At least do it where you know the car won't be out at the very edge, or right where a few feet in where the cars won't be located at. Keep in mind, unless there's a walkway over here, no one's going to park the car on the very edge without the passenger stepping into the dirt or backing in. So keep that in mind, your thought also, unless it's just that tight of parking. But here we go. He's stepping on it. Now, it's totally on the ground now. This reinforcement is nil. It's on the bottom. It's not engaging in the concrete at this time. You've got to put it in the axis that it's engineered to be in. And that's based on the loads. Here we go. Now, he's going to pick it up with his hand there. All right, which you don't do, right? You should have on gloves. So, he's the owner, so he can do that all he wants. This guy's picking it up here with his hand again. Well, he's not the owner. These are just workers. So, unsafe. And let's go from there. And he's got his foot underneath of it, right? So that's also stupid as hell. But let's just go beyond that. And just watch how they want to step back and step the damn reinforcement down. There he just stepped on it again, and it goes right down to the ground. So he's no longer over there. He's beyond that. This guy's going to step back. His foot's going to step on the reinforcement, and he's just going to go back down to the ground. So it doesn't matter that you keep lifting it up in your fake capacity thinking that you're resolving it. This reinforcement is being walked back down to the ground. This guy's stepping on the reinforcement now. That reinforcement is back on the ground. It's not, so what if you think you lift it up? This guy just put it back on the ground. He didn't step there and all of a sudden the reinforcement stayed at that level. It's on the ground at this point. It's a pet peeve of mine. I wouldn't pay you a friggin' dollar if I paid you for reinforcement here and this came this way. You wouldn't get a dollar off that job site. You'd be sued, and that's about the size of that. He's not missing a square inch of him crushing this reinforcement down. Now he's trying to look. What's that? What was that? All right, so he lifts it up, and then back down it goes. It's also changed the profile. It's up and down like a damn roller coaster if it was to stay there. You can clearly see that. Now he's going to walk on it. So your reinforcement, it's critical if you're going to use reinforcement to put it in the right place. Not just anywhere you want. Look at the guy stepping on it. He's stepping on it again. Clearly I can't see him stepping on it, but he does. I've watched his crew enough. They don't miss anything. When they're walking backwards, they don't clip, they don't fall over their reinforcement. They walk back where they're pressing his shit down all the time. You know you're doing the right thing when you almost fall over your reinforcement. I have never seen one of these guys and this guy's crew fall or clip one time over this damn reinforcement. It's placed there, wire tied, and then laid on the ground. This is just junk. Oh, let me lift that one little spot up and then let go of it. Like it's going to not pull back down. Look at it. You think it's not back on the ground? This is just pisses me off. And he claims how he lifts it up. That's on the ground. What are you, magically able to lift up this side and put it center? That's not the way reinforcement gets installed. Look at this. This is just a joke. Look at the crew back up. They're not missing a beat. He just covered where that reinforcement would be. That shit is going down on the ground. Nobody's clipping or falling over. That reinforcement is getting crushed back down to the ground. My pet peeve, I'm sharing it with you. I'm going to stop the video there. Just saying, stop being cheap. And any homeowner, don't let these guys do this work. You videotape it, you take them to court, you sue the hell out of them. If they charge you for reinforcement and they do this. You sue them. Don't pay them a dime. All right. Don't use me as part of your lawsuit. You just remember that you should specify where the reinforcement goes. And no engineer specifying lay reinforcement on the ground and then do it like this. No engineer is specifying that. All right. Take care. Goodbye.